Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Dizzle back with another banger video for you guys. And in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys the best Kobe Bryant offensive build in NBA 2K21. Before this video starts, man, the only thing this build is missing is the defensive side of Kobe's game. This is more like a late Kobe, like, you know, 2012 to 2014 prime Kobe with the post-up game, you know, the slashing game, the shooting game. It's more of his offensive minded type of build, not defensive. Now if you make this build, disclaimer, you can make this build the exact same way as small forward. You just get less badges and you can get post takeover. If you're interested in that, just follow along, make it a small forward. You will get less badges, but if you do the same attributes and everything, you have the option to pick post scoring takeover. So without that out of the way now, so first things, all I'm gonna ask, if you guys are new, man, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. That's all I ask. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so now for the position, we're gonna be going point guard just because it simply gets the most badges out of all the positions that you can make this build at. Handed doesn't matter. I prefer left-handed. Obviously Kobe was right-handed. You do you though. Jersey number, I'm gonna just drop that down to 24 for Kobe. It doesn't matter, but this is Kobe's build, bro. We gotta drop it down for him. Now for the pie chart, we're gonna be going like half green, half blue. All right, so you see it's a pretty good all-around offensive pie chart. Now for the physicals, we are gonna go ahead and go max speed. Of course, you want as much speed as you can have on a guard. Now for the attributes, we're going to go ahead and max out the close shot at an 88, driving layup at an 88, driving dunk 77. We're going to be maxing out the post hook. We're going to go down to the shooting. We're going to max out everything. Then we're going to try and see if we can take anything off. So we can actually take one off of free throw. We're going to see if we can take anything off of the finishing, and it looks like we cannot, or else we lose badges. So we can only take one off of free throw. Now we're going to throw on, we're going to max out pass accuracy. We're going to max out ball handle. Now this is a very controversial part of the build. You can max out post moves. Obviously Kobe was insane in the post. A lot of people don't find this very useful in 2K, the post moves category. That's completely up to you. If you're making the small forward with post take, I'd probably recommend it. If you're not, I would probably just recommend, you know, maxing out the defense as much as you can. But simply because of the fact that you get 4 more badges for playmaking, we're just gonna go with that, and we're gonna put the steal up to a 40. Now again, I said this build was like Kobe's offensive style. Very good. It's going to be able to contact down, shoot threes, post up. It's going to be able to do everything Kobe could do. Okay, except play defense, elite. But you know what? You're fine with that. Okay. Now for the height, we're going to go ahead and make it 6'5". Now you see the driving dunk goes up 1. The ball handle goes down 3, unfortunately. But this is the height we are going to end up going with. Now we're going to go minimum weight. All right. So you see we get an 86 speed. So at 99, that's going to be a 90 speed. 89 acceleration, very solid. 75 vertical, not bad. Now for the wingspan, I would probably go ahead and max it out. It's completely up to you. If you max it, obviously you're gonna have elite contact dunks. You're still gonna have an 81 3 ball with Hall of Fame shooting. You're still gonna have an 83 mid-range. You're still gonna have an 89 post-made. You know, this is very good. You're still gonna have pro dribbles at 98 overall. You're gonna have way better defense with max wingspan. You see everything in the finishing category goes up as well. So honestly, it's really good maxed out. I would not minimize it, even though it does help the shooting. It's completely up to you though, preference, if you want to be able to finish the ball a little bit better and play defense a little bit better, or shoot the ball better. Personally, I think Kobe was more of throughout his whole career, he was more of like a slashing mid-range type guy, not really a 3-ball guy. So I mean, yes, he could shoot the 3, but you know, finishing was probably his go-to. And then obviously back to basket. But yeah, so you see very solid all-around build. Now obviously for the takeovers, Kobe's takeover I feel like would be slashing or shot creating. You can pick whatever one you want. Spot up shooter would low-key be pretty nice with this build, but I feel like the most realistic all-around Kobe takeover in this game is probably shot creating, because it's got a little bit of slashing, a little bit of shooting in it. So that's what we're going to be going with. So if you do not know, I recently just dropped my 3rd merchandise drop out of all 3 of them so far. This is by far my favorite. It's called Wonder Your Why. It has a deep meaning, like wonder your purpose in life, wonder your goals. Why do you want to get to a certain point with your goals and everything? It just has a deep message in my heart, and it's really fire in my opinion. The little logo we've got on the every single person merchandise, and then on the back of some of the pieces we have this Bugs Bunny inside of like a picture frame with like an off-white type vibe to the back of it. As you see, we got like pocket tees, we've got beanies, we've got canvases, drawstring backpack, we've got this weird like tie-dye hoodie. Very, very, very comfortable. All these pieces are collabed with Champion. And then we got the bucket hat, of course. We've got the classic hoodie. You know, we've got the windbreaker. I mean, come on. There's something for everybody on here. I would really appreciate if you guys could check it out. Just show some support, give me some feedback. And if you cop some, let me know. And send me a picture on IG, and I will give you a shout out. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's just get right back into the video. Slasher, shades of Stephon Marbury, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Jamal Murray. Obviously, it's not going to show Kobe because we made it at the point guard. But again, if you made it at small forward, you actually can get post scoring take if you make it the same way. You just get a little bit less badges. So now again, just imagine all these stats plus 4 at 99 overall. You still got a good 3 with 22 shooting badges. You still get elite contacts and all that good stuff. You still get pro dribbles and solid defense because you got max wingspan and you're 6'5". So we all know how defense is in this game. It's pretty easy. Now for the badge setup, we're gonna go with Slithery Hall of Fame. We're gonna go Contact Hall of Fame. Acrobat Hall of Fame is a pretty good Kobe badge, and it's actually solid in the game. I'll probably just put it on bronze though, to be honest. And then the last couple are up to you. Maybe like fancy footwork, maybe consistent finisher, and then maybe like Showtime. That's a fun badge to use. I love using Showtime. Relentless Finisher is a pretty solid badge. Maybe if you want to go like Relentless Silver, Giant Slayer Silver, that's up to you, but this is the setup I will end up going with. Actually, if you wanted to play back to basket like Kobe's like back down game, because you do have a good post fade, don't forget that. I would maybe go pack down Punisher. I feel like that's a really good badge, especially for like a Kobe type build. You're gonna be bullying every other guard, man. Trust me. That's fire badge. Now a realistic shooting badge would definitely be Deep Fades Hall of Fame. Now this is completely based on your playstyle. If you're gonna be taking post fades, I would definitely recommend it at least on silver. But I'm personally, if I had this build, I wouldn't be taking too many post fades. Like I would take post fades with Takeover, but I don't really know if I'd be taking them normally. But I would definitely have difficult shots on at least silver, clutch shooter on bronze at least, Deadeye Hall of Fame of course, Green Machine at least bronze, Range Extender Hall of Fame, Hot Zone Hunter Hall of Fame. And then we got 6 more. I'd probably put honestly difficult shots up to Hall of Fame because that mid-range game is going to be disgusting. And then maybe like Green Machine Hall of Fame, and then maybe throw the last one on Deep Fades or Corner Specialist, whatever you wanted. You know, for the fun of the build, we'll just put it on Deep Fades. Now for the playmaking badges, of course we got to go with quick first step for Kobe, bro. He was always blown by people. Handles for days, I'm gonna put that on gold. Unpluckable, we're gonna put that on bronze. Now if you're gonna be passing the ball more, you could definitely put Floor General and maybe like Dimer on, but you know, that's completely up to you. If you're running threes, maybe even downhill, at least like bronze, it's a pretty good badge. But I guess for the fun of the build, for the fun of just being Kobe, we're gonna put Ankle Breaker gold, we're gonna put Stop and Go gold, and we're gonna put Tight Handles gold. Other decent badges would be like Bailout, Needle Threader's a decent one, and then obviously Floor General and Dimer. And a really realistic post badge would definitely be, you know, Post Spin Technician. I guess since we've been going with the post badges, we'll just throw Post Spin Technician on gold, and we'll put Stop and Go on silver, Tight Handles on silver, and Stop and Go on bronze, I meant. So now for the one defensive, honestly, I would just throw it on clamps. Obviously Kobe would in real life, or like the most realistic build, would have clamps Hall of Fame, but unfortunately we only get one defensive, so that's really tough. But yeah, I would probably throw it on clamps or Intimidator, but you got max wingspan, so I'd probably recommend just clamps. But yeah, this build would be absolutely filthy at Legend, man. Imagine 11 defensive badges, then it would be really realistic to Kobe. But yeah, guys, that is going to wrap up my Kobe Bryant build in NBA 2K21. If you guys did enjoy this video, find it helpful in any way, shape, or form, I would appreciate if you guys could just, you know, drop a like and sub if you're new. It's been your boy Dizzle. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.